scares you. Oh, there we go. No, this is creepy. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to very spooky Alton Towers. It is Friday the 10th of October, which means one thing. I'm here for 2025 Scarefest. So park opening hours today are from 10 a.m. all the way to 9 p.m. So you can get on those night rides. Really excited to get on Nemesis Reborn in the dark. I did that a couple of times last year. That was awesome. We've got 3 scare mazes, one being new. We've got Altonville's, I can't get my words out, mine tours. We've got the compound, which I believe is meant to be really good this year. And then the new one for this year is Edge of the Forest. So yeah, looking forward to getting on that. As well as that, we've got 2 scare zone, one being new again. We've got Burial Grounds. I really enjoyed that last year. That was really good, especially doing that on my own at night. And then we've got Dark Hollows, which is a new one here for this year. Heard good things about that one. So yeah, looking forward to going on that one. But yeah, the theme park is all dressed up nicely with pumpkins, hay bales, lots of photo opportunities, more so in Fort Park already. This is the first thing I've noticed, first thing I've come into the park and noticed. We've also got alternate ancestries dancing, not here at the minute, but I'm sure they'll be dancing throughout the park. We don't have any shows on the main lawn this time, but yeah, really excited to get into the park and look around, especially at night, because Alton Towers do a really great job of lighting up the park and creating lots of ambience, and hopefully it's actors around the park. I'm looking forward to going on the scare mazes. But yeah, let's go into Alton Towers 2025 Scarefest. I tell you what, I'm really impressed with all the theming they've got here at Tower Street. Lots of bunting. I would say the bunting does get in the way of the photos. I understand why they do it. But yeah, I love the pumpkins stacked on top of each other, all different faces. I'm hoping it won't be too busy today. It is the Friday, not the weekend, but we'll see. But yeah, they've got the classic Scarefest sign. But like you said, they've got the bunting, which is right in front of the sign, which I don't really understand. But I guess it stops people going up there. And here's a shot of the famous hearse with the monsters on them. I don't know their names, to be honest, but yeah, they've got the hearse back this year with all the Alton ancestors on the top of it. How cool is that? And even the little frogs have got little capes on and little witches' hats, which is really cute. Not working, unfortunately, but I'm not sure why. And they have got a cauldron there as well, but that's not working either. But they've got lots of pumpkins, lots of bunting, very, very festive. Love it. Yeah, really excited to be back at Scarefest, especially this year. Last year was good fun. Really enjoyed Compound, the concept that you get split up from your group. That was really cool. Saying that like, I actually did it on my own. There was no one else queuing, so I did the whole thing on my own, which was kind of crazy. And I also did Burial Grounds on my own, which was really creepy at night with all the smoke and effects. That was awesome. But yeah, the park doesn't seem that busy at the moment. I am going to head straight towards, well, nowhere else to go really. It's the Nemesis Reborn. I haven't been on that ride for a long time, especially because I went to Fort Park last week, and I only really got to go, well, I got to go on Nemesis twice, and honestly, in the dark, that was such an amazing ride. So yeah, looking forward to getting back on Nemesis Reborn. And the Alton Bear has just come out to say hello, dancing around. Love it. Look at this. This is cool. Freaky friends. This is really cool. Little figurine courtyard area. Love the signage there. It's great. Great to see. Do you know what? I know Alton Towers gets a lot of stick, but it is one of the best locations for a theme park. Like the setting is just so, especially this time of year, it's at Halloween with all the trees and the history that's here. It just makes it, the event, even more special. And I love that they use the landscape for the scare zones and stuff like that. So yeah, it'd be really cool to see this at night and see how creepy it is. Ooh, hoping to have a spooktacular day today. Well, welcome to my favorite area of the park, the new and improved Forbidden Valley. Do you know what? I love that helicopter. It's so good. It's done such a good job with the theming here as we head towards the containment zone. Welcome to Nemesis, the containment zone. Do you know what? For an entrance for a roller coaster, you can't really get much better than that. So formidable, especially with that downwards helix. How good is that? It's going to be a quiet day. 5-minute queue for Nemesis Reborn. What a beauty. Let's go on the ride. Soundtracks go, do you know what? Nemesis has to be up there and one of the best. It's so powerful. I think that's what people underestimate. The emotional connection you get from music just gives it that bit more, like, I don't know, special feeling inside. And yeah, every time I hear that theme tune, it just puts shivers down my spine. Because funny enough, I used to be, this is a fact I've never really told many people, I used to be scared of roller coasters. And then Nemesis, maybe when I was 16, was the first roller coaster that I went on. I remember coming off and thinking, oh my God, that is absolutely amazing. And ever since then, I've been hooked. But yeah, there's a fact for you. I used to be scared of roller coasters, and Nemesis was the first one I went on. How crazy is that? Oh no, here it comes. It was stopping, now it's coming. MEB, what a beauty. Looks like it's going to be walk on to an MEB. Love it. Right, there's a great way to start the day. I had 2 back-to-back rides on the back row of Nemesis Reborn. Almost said Inferno then. Literally walk on the time. There she is, Nemesis Beauty. The time I walked around, there was literally no queue. So yeah, got 2 back-to-back rows on the back row. That roller coaster is a beast. It's really quiet. I'm going to try to get on to the Toxicator and then probably head on to Galactica after that. But yeah, Nemesis Reborn is such a great ride. There's a few spots where it is rattling a little bit, but nothing too bad. I can't wait to get back on this beast in the dark. I've just seen someone come off the Toxicator and they look white as a ghost. Oh dear. Look at that 5-minute queue for Toxicator. May as well go in the single rider queue. See how long it takes me. The Toxicator. I just come off my ride of the Toxicator. Do you know what? That is a pretty good ride. Didn't have the waterfalls on today, which was good, I guess, as well. Good in a way that you didn't get wet, but it definitely adds to it having the waterfalls go. But yeah, always love a ride on Toxicator. Not the most intense one out there, but definitely fun. It's definitely a crowd pleaser, especially when you do those orbits. It's pretty intense. I'm going to head towards Galactica now and see what the queue is. I think there's a single rider's queue. See what the queue is, and then I'll go from there. I'm going to have a look at the queue. Here it is, Galactica. I wish Alton Towers would do something with the theming of Galactica, because you've got Nemesis Reborn, Toxicator, all the new theme, and this just sticks out like a sore thumb. It definitely needs a repaint, or because it's looking very weathered now. I do remember the day that this opened, 2002 or something like that. I was so excited to get on this ride. It doesn't look like there is a single rider queue. 35-minute queue. Do you know what? I'm going to leave Galactica for now. I'm going to come back in the dark. It is a good ride, but I don't think I'm going to queue for 35 minutes. I think I'm going to head over to X Factor. I'm going to head over to X Sector and go on the Smiler and Oblivion. But on the way, I'm going to see if the Alton ancestors are doing their dance as well. It's definitely a intimidating ride, especially off-ride. I think it definitely looks a lot worse, but when you do the spins, it is quite intense. Yeah, good fun. Well, just on my way to the X sector now, and one thing I didn't point out before was that the scare mazes are open from 3 p.m. through to 9 p.m. and this event actually runs to the 2nd of November. I think it started on the 27th of September on selective dates. It's not always on the week, but I think next week it's on all next week, because obviously it's half term and then leading up to Halloween. It's obviously on every night. I was hoping to see the Alton ancestors, but they're not here. So they have got a final haunt, which is at 4:15 and 5:30. So probably going to try and come back about 4:15 to see if they're there. But yeah, they're usually here, but can't see them. Good old spinball whizzer. 5-minute advertised 5-minute queue. Probably going to give it a miss today. I always find it awkward on your own, sitting with people you don't know. But yeah, 5-minute queue. It's still pretty quiet here, Alton Towers today. There's no live actors though. I haven't seen one single actor yet, which is a shame. Hopefully that changes as the night goes on. But yeah, this is where Dad's Games was, around here somewhere. Yes, last year was not a good addition at all, to be honest. I also wanted to point out there is some spectacular family fun as well. We've got Amigos in the Afterlife and Trick or Treat Town of Haribo and Malm. Won't be doing that today, unfortunately. It's an extra charge and I just don't want to pay for it. Obviously it's aged for people, guests above 6. So yeah, you get lots of sweets, I believe, in the Trick or Treat. And the Amigos and Afterlife is another kiddie-friendly scare zone, I guess. They'll try and get on the Smiler single rider queue. Usually you don't have to wait too long for it. I haven't been on the Smiler for a while now, so it'd be nice to get on it. Right, I will see you when I get off the Smiler. Well, I have just come off the Smiler, and I tell you what, that's definitely getting rough. It's always good to get back on. I was on the 3rd row, but yeah, it was pretty rough. You really have to lean forwards, otherwise you're going to get a massive headache. It's always nice to get back on that ride. I do love the vertical lift hill, but it is kind of samey, quite repetitive. Like I said, it's quite rough. There's some good forces and a bit of air time, but yeah, I do enjoy Smiler, but not my favourite. I would say though, X sector is looking like it needs a really urgent fresh paint, because yeah, all the stanchions need painting. Same with Oblivion as well. It needs to be painted. Just yeah, it's not looking great at all. Smiler track the whole place just needs to freshen up, to be honest. It is quite old now, but yeah, here it comes, Smiler. In front of the infamous Oblivion. I do love this B&M dive coaster. Not the longest one, not the highest one, but yeah, one of the most special. Going into a drop, 180 feet, tallest ride here at Alton Towers. People don't underestimate how tall this ride is as it goes behind me. Don't look down. Oblivion here at Alton Towers. Yeah, it's about a 20-minute queue, so it's not too bad. It's probably worth a go. I definitely love this ride in the dark, even though half the drop is in the dark. I've not done Smiler either in the dark, so yeah, it'd be good to do that. But yeah, let's go on Oblivion. Just come off Oblivion and took 2 minutes to get on the queue. Went on a single rider and pretty much walk on. I think I was actually waiting longer to get off the ride to get on the ride, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, it was good to get back on Oblivion. I do love the sense of free fall on that drop. It's so cool. I am going to head towards Rita. because Rita is operating. I'm going to try and get on that. Might leave 13 till later, and then I'll head to Wicker Man. That's pretty much all the rides done, which is really good. Altonville Mine Tours Tiny's Revenge. That'll be one of the scare mazes that I'm going to be doing later. Well, here are the infamous towers. I love seeing the towers lit up at night. That's going to be cool to see later. But yeah, the park really does seem quite quiet today, which is good for me. It means more rides, especially as the night progresses. It's going to be pretty quiet. But yeah, I love seeing the towers at night, all lit up. Here's another character here at Scarefest. His name is Zombob, playing with the button. I think that's Patch up there hiding in the tower. This is pretty cool. Nice, cool photo op. Right, Frank is just filling up the water. That's a really cool bit of theming, that is. Nice to see Alton Towers picking up their theming. Welcome to a dark forest. Looking forward to getting on Rita again. It's been a while since I've been on that beauty. 13's actually closed, but that's okay. I might go on that later if it opens up. I'm interested to know where the new scare zone is. I need to work that out actually. It must be down here somewhere. But we'll find out, I guess, when we get there. I believe it's about a 30-minute queue for Rita, so I will see you when I get off. Well, Dark Forest is not having much luck because Rita and 13 are closed. The whole of Dark Forest is closed, which is not good really. I've heard a lot of people complain, and so they should really. People have paid all this money to come here and they can't even go on anything. Yeah, it's not ideal that all of Dark Forest is closed. We're going to head towards Wicker Man. I don't know what the queue is, probably about 40 minutes. But I love always getting on that GCI wooden roller coaster here at Alton Towers. Also found out where the edge of the forest and Dark Hollow is as well, which is just over there. So yeah, looking forward to getting back to that later. It's getting a bit cold though. It's just really annoying that they're trying to get Rita every time and this breaks down all the time. These hydraulic launchers are just, yeah, very temperamental. Stealth is usually always operating, but yeah, Rita is not looking good for Rita. I don't think it'll be in Alton Towers much longer, to be honest. Got another character here, Skelvin, hanging it out of the coffin. And also got a Patch as well, coming out the coffin. How cool is that? I have made it to Bob and the Wicker Man. 40-minute queue, not too bad. I'll see you when I come off the Wicker Man. Right, well, I just come off the Wicker Man. I was 2 rows from the back. I really do love that GCI wooden roller coaster. Packed full of airtime, lots of lateral G-forces. It's just a fun ride. It is a family fun, but I always love the pre-show. And yeah, just one of my favorite rides here at Alton Towers. I wish they'd make more rides like that because the theming is so, so good. But in front of me is something I remember from last year, which is, I'll turn you around, which is Burial Grounds. Which is the walk-through scare zone, which is free. Looking forward to this later. Right, back at Dark Forest. Rita and 13 are both operating, so may as well go and do both of them while I'm here. Rita is 30 minutes and so is 13. So I will see you when I come off. Right, well, about after half an hour queue, finally come off Rita. I do enjoy the launch of that ride, but I tell you what, it's rough and it's looking very, very old and tired. The train track looks so tired. Really needs some repaint, and even the restraints. Well, it looks like they've improved one of the bits of the restraints, or replaced it, should I say? But yeah, the rest of the ride looks really tired and old. I don't think that ride would be here much longer. It's still fun, but yeah, intense. but quite rough in places as well. The scare mazes are actually open now. It's 3:20, so I'm tempted to do the scare mazes first, and then I'm going to go to the scare zones later when it's dark, so I can enjoy them way more. I'm just undecided which one I go on first. I might go and do Edge of the Forest first because it's just down here, but it depends how busy it is, we'll see. Right, well, here we go. I am making my way to the Edge of the Forest, which is the new scare maze here at Alton Towers Scarefest 2025. I will give you my review when I come back. Well, I've just come off my first scare maze here at Alton Towers, which is Edge of the Forest. My first reaction to say I really enjoyed that. It was a lot better than I was expecting. First things I would say, it's a long maze. It does go on for about 10 minutes. So basically the story of the maze is you're going into this room and there's a woman there telling the story and say to be careful of the forest. And the idea of the maze is that you keep walking around sort of the same route, but every time you walk around, the forest is taken over even more. And I think you maybe walk around about 4 or 5 times, and then maybe by the 5th time, the floor is all uneven, or the forest is all taken over, or like there's a car that suddenly, every time you walk around, starts to disintegrate. I love the theming. The theming in that scare maze is absolutely excellent. You've got like fake trees. The smell pods are amazing. Really adds to the ambience. Really does feel, it's very immersive is the word I want to try and use there. It feels like you're in a forest, like you wouldn't really think you're in a hangar, to be honest. And yeah, and as you get further and further around, it starts to get darker and darker. And yeah, it's just a really good maze. I love the fact they got the smell pods. There's some good scares in there. It doesn't feel very confined. The walk spaces are quite big. So the actors are like lurking in the shadows and stuff, which is good. But there is one section at the end, which really got me. I got a photo of it. It's so funny. Basically, you go into a room, there's a bed, and there's an actor, and then there's like a fake person in the bed. And it goes really dark. But I won't tell you what happens after that, but something happens. The lights come back on and something's there you're not expecting, and that really got me. And they actually take photos, my photos, I'll have to show you on the camera, on the screen there. It got me right out of me. That was a pretty big jump scare. I was not expecting that when the lights come back on. And then you sort of go for a few more rooms, and then yeah, you're back to the exit. Like, honestly, that was a really good maze. It wasn't the most scariest. Like, I definitely had the best jump scare. I feel like it was more of a family thing. It wasn't really in your face. But I definitely give that a solid like 7, 7.5, maybe 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed that. It's a great addition here at Scarefest. Yeah, it's a very immersive experience. Can't wait to the next one. I'm going to head over to Altonville's Tour Mines, Tiny's Revenge. It's time for the second scare maze, Altonville's Mine Tours, Tiny's Revenge. Now, I did the scare maze last year. I actually had really good scares in that one, so yeah, looking forward to it. I will see you when I get off, or when I come out, should I say. Not get off, get out. See you soon. Well, I've just come off the Altonville Mine Tours, Tiny's Revenge. And I'll tell you what, I had such a good time on that scare maze. I did that last year, but I'll be honest, I can't remember any of it. It seems so different to me. So basically the story of this is you're going into a mine where basically souls have took over the miners. I believe that's the storyline. But first things first, the theming of that place is absolutely incredible. Like smell pods, the lighting is so good because it's just enough so you can see, but also in spaces you can't see anything, and just makes it just makes it so much more fun because you don't know if you're going the right way, you don't know if you're walking into a wall. And then the actors are absolutely incredible in there. I have to give it, like, honestly, that's a really good praise, the actors, because they were incredible. Probably the best actors I've seen this season, to be honest. And the other thing I would say, like the scare jumps I had in there was so good, because I found the start of the scare maze, you're going through the mine basically. There wasn't many actors for maybe, I don't know, 2 minutes, and then you're thinking, is there going to be any actors? And then all of a sudden, the actors everywhere. I've never had so many jump scares in the maze. Like there's people like feeling your legs, people touching your head. There was a woman that come right up to me and sniffing me. I've not had that this season, of people like coming into your space and just being in your face, because it definitely adds that effect of like someone getting into your personal space. It's so different. And but yeah, actors was coming from everywhere. There's so many hidden spots. I just didn't know where they were coming from, or didn't know what to expect. But I have to give that, like I know it's been here 10 years, but I don't remember it being that good last year. And for me, I have to give that like a 9 out of 10. That was incredible. I really enjoyed that. It's one of the best walkthroughs I've had in a maze in a long time. I really enjoyed that one. But Compound is next, which I think is the most intense one. So interesting to see what's going to happen with that one. But yeah, I really enjoy that. I know it's been here for 10 years, but that was an incredible walkthrough. And it does, sometimes you don't get as good, but in my group, I was just in the right place at the right time, but it was incredible. Great work, Alton Towers. I am on my way to the compound. Really excited for the scare maze. Do you know what? I still can't get over Altonville's mine tours. That was incredible. And also the sun has just started to come out as well. It's warming up. What a great day so far at Alton Towers. Nice to see the gardens with the autumn colours as well. The reds and the oranges. Beautiful. I might actually take a photo. It's really nice. Right, I'm on the lawns. I tell you what, the sun coming out absolutely looks beautiful here at Alton Towers. I'll show behind me. Got the, where are they? The towers there. There's the towers, sorry. There's the towers looking great. But yeah, it looks absolutely incredible here today. Just thought I'd do a bit of a tiki tour this way. Tiki tour is a small tour in New Zealand. We'll talk about that another time. Actually, let's talk about it now. So yeah, basically I used to live in New Zealand for 7 years, and they have one theme park called Rainbow's End, which I have done a vlog which is on my channel, which is not great. But yeah, so basically I used to live in New Zealand, and I've come back to the UK and enjoying all the theme parks and Europe has to offer. Yeah, but look at this. Beautiful scenes here at the lawns at Alton Towers Scarefest 2025. We've got characters out here in Alton Towers. Hello. Wave everyone. Zombie Zod. Right, well it's time to experience Compound here at Scarefest. Right, see if I can survive the Compound. Just come off my final scare maze here at Alton Towers Scarefest, the Compound. I have to be honest, I was a little bit disappointed with that one. I had a really short walkthrough. I don't know why. It was basically me on my own. But the story is you're basically going into the compound that's owned by Phalanx, and you're basically going through as a test subject, I believe. And you go into various rooms. It's quite intense in places, people pushing you. Some guy asked me to put my hands on the wall. Some person come right up to me, another person grabbed my arm. There is like electronic tasers they use, which is very, very different. The theming was good in there. They had a good use of smell pods. Like I really enjoyed the theming, like you felt like in a facility. I like the start of it as well, because you have to go into like a containment room and watch a video. I like that set side of it. But other than that, I just felt like it wasn't, I don't know, it just didn't feel very scary to me. Like it was a good concept, but for me, it just didn't feel that scary. I know last year I went on it and I really enjoyed it, but this year, not so much. It's still great experience, like the theming was really good and whatnot, but yeah, it just wasn't there for me, unfortunately. I think the one previous Altonville's mine tours was much better for me anyway. Everyone's got their personal opinion, but that's mine. But yeah, really, well, I enjoyed it anyway. I just didn't think it was like the best thing yet. So probably give it a good 7, maybe 7.5. But yeah, enjoyed it. I'm just going to soak up a bit more atmosphere, get a few more re-rides in, and I'm going to see you in the dark. So if I click my fingers, and just like that, It is dark here at Alton Towers Scarefest. I am in front of the towers, which they do a really good job of lighting up in the purple and green. I can't get my colours right there in my head. Just been on Oblivion, pretty much in the dark. Went to go on Smiler, but unfortunately that's closed down. Nemesis Reborn has been closed as well, which is a shame. But I thought it'd be a good time to do the new scare zone here, which is Dark Hollow, I believe. Yeah, that's it, Dark Hollow, which is towards Dark Forest. So I thought I'm going to take you along on this one. Should be good fun. But I just thought I'd show you the towers behind me. Always looks really spectacular here at Scarefest. They do such a good time, good job of lighting up the towers. I love how they light up the lights, the windows in the red light. Just a nice contrast. And also you have the blues and purples. Yeah, it's really good. Right, here we go. Dark Hollows here at Alton Towers. Very atmospheric, the new scare zone here. Colours, very creepy. Oh God, that's creepy. It's a woman. Oh, 30. Oh, hello. I will go down the woods today. Oh, that was funny. Good interactions with the 13 woman. Very creepy. Very atmospheric with the music, the lighting. That's awesome. Oh. Got a jump maze then. I can't see anything here. Playtime! Oh, that's creepy. I don't know if you guys saw that. Someone's picnic went a bit. Oh! Oh. Oh. Oh, that was a good scare maze. That scare jump that got me there, guys. Oh, it's creepy. So what's behind you? I think this is gonna move. That's a bit creepy. That is very creepy. Oh God. These things scare me the most. Oh, it gives me Ring vibes. Gives me Rings vibes. Jeez. That's probably the creepiest thing yet. And now we got teddy bears hanging from a tree. Oh wow. This is really cool. Oh no. Oh no. I'm in for it. Oh no. Oh, he wants to be my friend. Oh. Oh no, this is creepy. Oh God. Oh, that is absolutely creepy. Oh my God. The scream gets you all the time. Do you know what? And I think that's the end of Dark Hollows. Well, you just see my walkthrough of the scare zone Dark Hollow here at Alton Towers Scarefest. That was really good. Like some really good jump scares in there, like with the porcelain dolls for the faces. That was scary, but the 13 girls, oh, gives me Ring vibes. Ring just always gives me the shivers. So yeah, that reminded me of that. That's a great addition here to the Alton Towers Scarefest. There's Rita, Queen of Speed. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that again to take it all in. But yeah, I'm just happy that I could take you along because there's some really good jump scares in there. But like I said, great addition. Well done, Alton Towers. Almost said Fort Park, I mean Alton Towers. Looking very spooky here at Hex. I don't even know if Hex is open, I think it is. Just had a couple of night rides, went on 13, got on a single rider queue, waited about 2 minutes, maybe 5, and then went on to Rita waited about 20 minutes. To be honest, I was the third row in and it wasn't as rough. I tell you what, that's an intense roller coaster, really intense. But yeah, look at this atmospheric lighting. Gonna head towards burial grounds now. Got like just over an hour left of the day before the park closes. It does feel like the park is definitely thinning out now. But yeah, some creepy ambient sounds and creepy music and creepy like lighting as well. Very spooktacular here at Alton Towers. Just walking quick to keep warm, to be honest. I'm freezing. It is time to try burial grounds. The other scares zone here at Alton Towers. Hi. Hi. You alright? Oh dear. Got someone dressed as a pig. We got another pig. I haven't had any scares yet. I was not expecting that. Going to the latter half. I haven't had any scares yet. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil, and I get a jump scare. I love it. Oh dear. Anger problems.
Wait!
I'm weak. That's not very nice. A lovely, thoughtful soul. I can't remember how long this is now. It's been a while. I feel like there was more smoke last time. Oh, I didn't expect birds to come out the side. Hello. These people are so happy. Here we go. I can't see shit. Can't see anything. Is there anyone in here? Is anyone in here? Can't see anything. I was hoping there'd be someone out there, but not. Fire. Everyone loves fire.
Waiting. All of you! I'm gonna move.
Oh no. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Don't come out there. Don't come out. Don't come out. Don't come out. Oh no. Oh shit. Thank you. And there we go. Out of burial grounds. Welcome back to Forbidden Valley here at night. I'm excited to get back on Nemesis Reborn in the dark. It has been closed quite a lot today, this afternoon. But yeah, looking forward to getting a night ride on Nemi B. Yeah, for some reason, Nemi B has been closed most of the day, on and off. Of all the dark rides, this is the one I wanted to do the most. But yeah, there's just nothing going on, unfortunately. I don't know what's going on. Before I just come down here to the big eye. I'm just hanging around to see if they'll open it again. If not, I might have to go to Wicker Man. Creature's Eye. Such good re-theming, especially at night. This place looks insane. Look at it. Well, while I'm here, I thought this would be a great spot to do my review on burial grounds. Well, what can I say? It definitely wasn't as scary as I remember from last year. To be honest, I was a bit disappointed. I thought Dark Hollow was actually a lot better, a lot creepier. I just felt like there wasn't many actors in burial grounds, and I felt like there could have been use. Just wasn't as scary. I don't think there wasn't as much smoke effects and stuff like that. So yeah, I was a little bit disappointed. Probably get a 6 out of 10, but still, it was good to do it. I enjoyed it. But yeah, just next to Nemi B's eye, waiting to see if she's going to let me on or not. Yeah, a little update on Nemesis. They have tests running it, which is really good, but I've not actually seen anyone on it. Looks like it got a really bad suntan. But yeah, they're definitely testing it. It's been around about 4 or 5 times now, so I'm just going to take a hit and go to the entrance. Still says it's closed on the app, but I think it's worth a try. There's people queuing up, so I want to get on this beast tonight if I can. Or I'll get down here than Wicker Man anyway. So good news, Nemi B has opened. Gonna get that night ride on Nemesis Reborn. Look at it. Beautiful in the dark. With red lights. Well, my night here at Alton Towers ended with a bit of drama. First, I want to say I got a night ride on Nemesis Reborn, and oh my god, that was incredible. I wasn't at the back. I think it was in row 5, but wow, that was incredible. It felt so fast and intense. I don't know, because in the dark, obviously, you can't see as much, so it feels a lot faster than it is. But yeah, that was absolutely incredible. So I got off, I was like, I need to go back on that again, and ran towards the queue line. Got in the queue, literally sat on the seat, and then it broke down again. Apparently someone pushed the airlock, and it was like, well, I'm sorry, we're not going to open Nemesis Reborn again, which is really gutting, but I'm just so thankful that I got one night ride on it. And then following after that, they told us, fair play to the Alton Towers staff, told us that we could go straight on to Galactica, which was really nice of them, to be fair. I don't think I've done a night ride at Galactica. That was so good, but obviously it wasn't Nemesis Reborn, the old Nemi B. But I like a little nod what they did at the end. They did take your seatbelts off Galactica. Obviously, there's no seatbelts on there, so that was good. Oh, tripped over there, whoops. But yeah, and I love the fact that we were on the last ride and all the staff went round on the last train, which is really cool as well. But yeah, it's a shame that I never got to two back-to-back rides, but I'm still thankful that I got to do one night ride on the infamous Nemi B. I am definitely coming back here at night to do that ride. It was incredible. Well, that brings my day and night here at Alton Towers Scarefest 2025. Wow, what a day it has been today. There has been a few negatives. Baby Nemesis Reborn has been closed quite a lot today. So I only got to go on, well, I got to go on it 3 times, which I'm very, very grateful for. Also, yeah, got to go on a lot of rides today. Oblivion a couple of times, went on the Wicker Man, Galactica twice, Oblivion twice, the Smiler. So yeah, so I got on to go on quite a lot of rides, and then talk about the scare mazes, because obviously that's why I was here for the Scarefest. For me, the best experience I had today was Altonville Mine Tours. I really, really enjoyed that. Had such a good scare maze, such good scare jumps on that. And I really enjoyed Edge of the Forest, to be honest. That was really good. I love the theming, especially in both of those scare mazes. They were really, really good. I was a bit let down by the compound. I just didn't feel it was as scary as it was last year. Yes, it was intense, but for me, it wasn't scary. I found the Altonville Mine Tours probably the scariest, to be honest. And I really loved Dark Hollow as well. I thought that was a really good scare zone, better than I can't remember what it's called now. My mind's gone blank. Burial Grounds. That's the one. But yeah, I thought Edge. Sorry, I can't get my words here. It's been a long day. Dark Hollow was definitely better, in my opinion. Very creepy, especially the ring girl. Oh, God, Won't be able to sleep tonight. But overall, I really enjoyed my day at Scarefest. I would say I've not seen hardly any actors walking around, which is a shame. The lighting is also always great here at Alton Towers. Thoroughly enjoyed the atmosphere, the ambience. I just wish there's more live actors walking around and interacting, but it wasn't to be today. But I think they're making cuts, so unfortunately. But yeah, the park was pretty quiet. Like I said, got a lot of rides, so that was really good. I am absolutely starving. I have had no food. It is 9:20 now, so yeah, I'm ready for some dinner. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you in the next adventure. Spooktacular.